How's it going, everybody? It's your boy, and today's video is slightly different. I'm responding to an article, but more in support of it than against it, because this is about forced marriage, but in a particular vein. This isn't about female forced marriage, where women are abducted or have marriage arranged for them against their will, but it's from the male perspective. A man this time, who was abducted in India last month. Now, it did reach some headlines in the West, but I feel like it wasn't enough, and I feel like more people need to be aware of such things, and, you know, maybe this could help this issue in the long run. Every little bit helps. So let's read this article and I will show you how bad it can be for men. A 29-year-old engineer was reportedly kidnapped and forced to marry a woman at gunpoint in Bihar. The video clips from the wedding show Vinod Kumar, a junior manager at Bokaro steel plant, dressed as a groom, being thrashed and forced to perform a wedding ritual in Patna's Pandarak area. As he begs to be released and continues to cry for help, a group of women, allegedly from the woman's family, try to convince him to cooperate. When he refuses to apply a vermilion to the bride, her relatives are heard saying, "We are only performing our wedding, not hanging you." Now, this is apparently an old scourge, according to the Indian Express, known as Pakdua Shadi, forced weddings after abduction. And this is something that affects all genders. It was apparently, from the sounds of their article, a practice that had gone out of fashion years and years ago, but has since come back. Now, I don't know why that is. I would speculate, I don't have any real evidence for this, so it's just a speculation, that maybe they've spent too much time dealing with the female side, that they didn't really save all the men who were being abducted, they didn't put money into that, and these gangs and these criminals and these families are abducting men because it's easier. But I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see if there's any research done on that. Local media quoted the engineer as saying one of the bride's relatives had pointed a pistol at him and ordered him to marry her. His allegations are being investigated by the police. Last month, when Vinod did not reach home as planned, his brother Sanjay Kumar got worried and approached the police. He told them about a call from an unknown number informing him about his brother's Pakadua Viva forced marriage. He told News 18, "My brother boarded Hatia Patna Express from Bokaro as he had to attend a wedding function near Patna on December 3rd. Surendra Yadav, the woman's brother, persuaded him to come to Mokana. He was abducted there and taken to Pandarak, where my brother was forced to marry the woman. However, the cops refused to help," Sanjay alleged. So the local police in that area and his area are not helping him. Why is that? It could be in numerous things, and they allege, as we'll later see, that they think they were in the pocket of that family, or a gang related to that family. Another thing could be the empathy gap, potentially. They just didn't think it was as big a deal as the family were letting on, even though it clearly is. This man was abducted. But anyway, let's get back to the article. Pandarak police station, in charge of Prabhakar Vishkawama, has denied the allegations. "We asked the boy's family to lodge an abduction case at Mokama because the alleged abduction took place there," he was quoted as saying by the New Indian Express. Then he approached Patna's senior superintendent of police, Manu Maharaj, on whose directions Pandarak police freed Vinod from the village where he was kept after the forced marriage. So he had to go to another place, even after this other police station said, "No, this isn't our jurisdiction," although it seems from what I've read that it could have been done, and they had to get this other guy, this superintendent, to get that other service to get the job done. Incredible. I can't believe the amount of hoops these people have to jump through in order just to get their family member saved. Like, this is just crazy. Ever since the incident, Vinod's family has been getting threat calls, asking him to accept the girl, forcing them to seek police protection. "We are looking into it and will take action against the culprits. We are also probing the role of the local police," Patna City SP Amkesh told News 18. The official figures, as reported by news agency AFP, show police received nearly 3,000 complaints of groom kidnappings in 2016. None of the marriages were annulled. So 3,000 men were abducted and forced to marry, and none of them have been annulled. That's insane. Now, there's even more info on this, as they do shed some more light on this. Apparently, at a time when the Bihar government is organising a statewide campaign against dowry, this incident of Pakadwa Shadi came both as an oddity and an alarm bell. The phenomenon of eligible bachelors getting abducted and forced into marriage had become rampant in Bihar in the 80s and 90s, mainly as a fallout of the custom of dowry. Such weddings take place mostly in districts such as Begusarai, Nawada, Sheikhpura, Lakhisarai, Munga, Gaya, Arwal and Jehanabad. As many as 8 people were abducted with the intention of marriage in Bihar last year, according to a report. The state police, however, views Pakadwa Shadi as a social ill and not crime. So even though they're committing a crime of abduction, it's a social ill according to this local police, which is again to shed some light on what they potentially think. They probably just don't care about it because it's a man getting abducted. It's apparently unusual, even though they've had 3,000 cases in India, and apparently it's a social ill, despite the fact that they're actually committing a crime, like they're abducting them. I don't know if India has laws against abduction. I assume they would. I mean, their laws are similar to my own. Similar, I'm not saying they're completely the same. You would think they would have laws against that. Apparently not. Now, it could be just an excuse because they may be getting paid off, as alleged by that family of the abductee. But we don't know. Now, I could go on, but again, the news reportings are not very well written, and I think it's best if I just end it here. So there we have it. Forced marriages, they can affect anybody. And it's pretty clear that if it's a man, it's not taken as seriously as it would be if it was a woman. It's a social ill, apparently. But that's just what I'm gathering from that. It could well be that the police, as I said before, just wanted to make excuses because they may be under the pocket of that family. Because apparently they have some connections. And, well, what else is there to say about it? I think hopefully this has shed some light on the issue. It's a bit of an old story. It was last month, but I think it was worth making a video on. So hopefully you found that interesting. I certainly found this interesting when I saw it. And until next time, it's been your boy, and I'll see you later.